What's up, guys? We're here at Home Depot, at my local Home Depot. I just wanted to show you this Scott starter fir. It's a 24-25 4. Not bad. You're getting high nitrogen and you're getting a lot of phosphorus, which is a great starter fir. Scott's not a bad product, but you're paying $54.98. You can get the Yard Mastery version with all the goodies that they bake inside of that for $55 shipped to your house. If it was me, you know, if you're like, oh crap, I ran out of starter fir, this is a great option. However, if it was me, I would go with the Yard Mastery just because I've seen it work and it works really well. But you know, if this covers 14,000 square feet, the same as Yard Mastery, but you got those things cooked into it, the BioNite and all that good stuff. I've just seen the Yard Mastery fertilizer work really, really well. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. If you don't know the story behind it, I had one of these things and I hate it with the passion. It broke. My father gave me one and it broke. So I just hate the Scott's Mini Edge Guard. Hate him with the passion. What's up, YouTube? Mr. Ferguson here once again. Thank you guys once again coming back to Central North Carolina to my lawn that looks like poo. And that's exactly what it looks like because we're DIYers, we're not professionals, and we're in the midst of learning a lesson right now. As you can see how terrible it looks behind me, it makes me even more eager to get that GCI seed and the seed actually that we're gonna talk about today to get it on the ground and improve this lawn. I'm always learning. We learn by failure. It's what I always say, at least I do. Don't know about you guys, but when I fail, I remember that lesson. Oh yeah, remember last year, potassium. And this year it's gonna be, oh yeah, remember bifin. It's pretty important. It's something you need to invest in to keep bugs from chomping up your grass, you know, in a matter of weeks. It's just incredible how fast the lawn went downhill. But anyways, it's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about a new type of seed. So I appreciate you clicking on the video. I do want to show you just a couple things we did pick up at Home Depot, and then I want to get into the new seed from GCI Turf. I'm excited about it. I've got a bag coming myself actually when I saw it, because I saw that limited time supply. I don't have any perks or anything with Pete. I ordered just like you guys can, but we'll get into all the GCI stuff in a second. But let me just show you one thing I do want to document here for the record for Mr. Ferguson's sake. So we did pick up some topsoil. I got 4 bags. This is on top of our peat moss that we got here, and just showing you exactly what Mr. Ferguson's using for the lawn not renovation, but the overseeding and stuff this fall. So I want to put some of this topsoil on the bank there. We got dead grass there. We're going to be tearing it up, you know, with the aerator, but I do want to mix in some decent topsoil there where it may be rocky and stuff. We got a new wheelbarrow. This thing was under $100. You know, funny thing, we lent it to a neighbor, and when I went to pick it up, he handed me the wheelbarrow and the handle piece and was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what happened. Just kidding. Everybody show Mr. Kevin some love in the comments. He felt so bad about breaking our wheelbarrow, and it was not a big deal at all. It was totally fine, but we needed to replace it anyways. This one's way deeper, and which gets me into the second point, which is the lava rock. We got 2 more bags here. If you recall, we did do this area right here on the side a couple of videos ago and mulch in and dig out and mulch this area a little bit with this Japanese maple here. So we're just going to add some lava rock here. All right, with that said, I'm going to put you guys on the tripod here so we can talk about Mr. GCI Turf and all of that good fun stuff. I'm not on some special content creator list or anything of that nature, but we're talking about 2 things. Number one, I've had several people message me, ask me, Mr. Ferguson, do you know anything about GCI seed? Are they getting in stock soon? What's an alternative? The 25, Pete specifically says GCI Turf Type Tall Fescue 25-pound grass seed is back in stock. $109 for the GCI 25-pound Turf Type Tall Fescue bag. And they are continued to be out of stock for 45 pounds. Unfortunately, they're out of stock of 10 pounds. It's only 25 pounds at this time. But the reason for the thumbnail and the title and all this is the new announcement that Pete launched, which I get excited about these type things and hope you are, which is an introduction to a new grass seed called Spreader Elite. You heard me correct, Spreader Elite. There's even, you should have seen the picture, and maybe I'll have a picture to my left or right that looks awesome. I love Pete's logo pictures. They look so cool. But basically what I wanted to do here was just, if you didn't get this email, I wanted to answer some questions about what is Spreader Relief. I've not had an advanced He didn't send me any of the seed in advance to test out. I've not tried it, but I did order a 25-pound bag for myself. I will likely, me and my wife was talking about it, will likely put it in the backyard, being that it has spreading capabilities, meaning it can multiply, and grow and spread. Very minuscule to Bermuda, I would imagine, but since we struggle here in the backyard a little bit, it made sense to maybe put that 25 pounds here in the backyard area. So that's what I will likely do. Can Spreader Elite be used as a replacement for the standard GCI turf blend? The answer is yes, it can be a replacement, which is why I was like, oh, you can mix and match turf type tall fescue with Spreader Elite. And is Spreader Elite a turf type tall fescue? Yes. Does Spreader Elite look like the standard GCI turf type tall fescue blend? Yes. And again, all the yeses and answers come from Pete himself. What's the difference between Spreader Elite and the standard GCI turf type tall fescue blend? He says here, one variety is different. That's all. We replaced one variety of fescue with fescue variety from a rhizomatous, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, rhizomatous spreading trait. Basically meaning he replaced one of the fescues with another type of fescue that has spreading traits or characteristics. Will Spreader Elite spread as fast as Kentucky Bluegrass? Close. Not quite as fast, but will spread as it matures. So I think it would, if I'm thinking of how fast Bermuda spreads, then Kentucky Bluegrass, I would think Spreader Elite would be the bottom. It spreads, but it's not as fast as either of those two. Personally, that's what I get from this. Can Spreader Elite be used as a replacement for GCI Cool Blue? Yes, it can. The only difference between the two is there is no Kentucky Bluegrass in Spreader Elite, but it still has the spreading capabilities similar to Kentucky Bluegrass. We've talked about that here on the channel. Personally, I'm not going to go with, I love Kentucky Bluegrass. I think it looks awesome. I love the color pop it adds to the yard and what Cool Blue did to my yard last year, but it requires more water. That's the biggest thing that kills me being on city water. If you're on a well, I would go Cool Blue without a shadow of a doubt. I would go Cool Blue. But for me, this is interesting to me because you get the spreading trait for turf type tall fescue and it doesn't require as much water. So to me, this is like, hey, at least I get that portion of Kentucky Bluegrass in my lawn. Moving on, can Spreader Elite be used as a replacement for GCI Blue Heat? Remember, Blue Heat is the 100% Kentucky Bluegrass. No, Spreader Elite is 100% turf type tall fescue and Blue Heat is 100% Kentucky Bluegrass. Limited supply. Once the stock on Spreader Elite is sold out, we will not get any more in 2021. We will replenish the stock in 2022. Another reason I went ahead and said, you know what? I've lost more grass than I anticipated. Let me buy a bag of this and I'm going to be putting it in my yard. We'll review it. We'll talk about it here. I'll try to do it in a specific section so we know this is the Spreader Elite section versus GCI turf type tall fescue. That way we can look at it and you guys can see it over the course of the next growing season. I'll link him below as well as where you can go and buy I'll link GCI turf below. Be sure and click on it if you want to go and buy a bag of the GCI turf type tall fescue or the new Spreader Elite version. So be sure and click those links. So this is a very quick video. That's the main things I wanted to relay is talk about how excited I am for Spreader Elite. I'm excited to try it out in my lawn. The last thing I want to end the video on is I want to give a shout out, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce his username. I know that his name is Joe, but it's Organic Lawn Warrior, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, on Instagram, and I believe he's on YouTube. Check him out if it's somebody you follow or if somebody you're interested in following lawn care. He messaged me and was talking about affiliate links, getting a small commission for advertising products on Amazon or Yard Mastery or things like that. And I was like, you know what? I've been wondering about that, but I've never done it, never looked at it. But I did get approved, and I think pretty much everybody gets approved for Amazon affiliate program or associate program is what they call. So what does all that mean? It means basically, like, for example, the Tenacity video. I went back and added a link to the Tenacity video in the description. Basically, you go to this specific site, I create a Tenacity link from Amazon, throw it in the description, and if you happen to use that specific link, it gives a small commission to me and my family as, hey, promoting Amazon and getting you to buy it from them rather than another site. Now, let's go real world now. If you find a product that Mr. Ferguson has linked on Amazon or Yardmaster or anywhere else in the description and you find it cheaper, let's be real here. Don't click my link and use it. And I may be the only YouTuber to say that. Go and buy it where it's cheaper and it works out best for you. Maybe it's GCI turf is located in the same state I am. So there's things I will buy from Pete that I won't buy from Allen Hain or Yard Mastery, simply because I can get it much quicker from Pete when I need it quickly. So with all of that said, I hope that makes sense. I may be the dumbest YouTuber out there because, number one, I don't do this for money. I do it because it's a journal for my lawn and what I'm doing to my lawn. And you guys are basically coming along for the journey. And I don't do this for money. Would it be nice to get a small commission here and there if friends and the audience out there, that you guys that are watching and subscribing, if you would use my link and buy things that we talk about on the channel, that would be great. But obviously it's not something I'm going to depend my life upon because my God supplies all my needs. So just wanted to throw that out there. When I'm linking descriptions for Amazon, you know, why is he always linking Amazon? Well, it may be because I want to get a small commission off that if it's the same price. Now, again, it doesn't mean I'm going to mistreat GCI products. It doesn't mean I'm going to mistreat, or uptalk Yard Mastery items over everything else if I get affiliated by them to get a small percent of profit from them. But anyways, I just wanted to mention that because I think it's important to be upfront, and I continue to thank you for your support. And in the future, if you happen to use those links, thank you for me and my family. We appreciate you doing that for us. So guys, that'll wrap this video up. I hope it's been something to look forward to. I'm pumped up about the Spreader Elite. We'll definitely look at the label when we get that in the mail. Should be here in the next couple of days. I continue to say it, fall prep, all of the disgustingness that surrounds me, it will be gone in just a mere matter of weeks. So until then, I'm trying to keep, watch some college football, watch some NFL, and stay focused on those type things and not just get discouraged about what's going on here. Thank you for watching the video. Appreciate you clicking on it, watching today. Hope it's entertained you for a few minutes here. Share it if you, for some reason, somebody you think would love to hear this. And we'll see you back on Wednesday with the midweek quickie, and then Friday on our next one. And then we'll be heading into the week of air rating. Can't wait, man. God bless you guys. Have a great one. We'll see you next time.